What's going on, y'all? It's Mitch and I'm back with another video. I'm back. Comment hashtag road to 120k, man. It's really on the way. I appreciate y'all like, comment, subscribe, and viewing the vids, man. All of this stuff y'all do not have to do. And from the bottom of my heart, it means the world to me. That was ignorant, bro. From the bottom of my heart, it means the world to me that y'all enjoy my videos. Love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Hope you're having a great day, man. Stay safe out here. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell. Y'all know in my heartbeat is beating for y'all. Stop all that talking. Appreciate y'all choosing my video to watch, for real. I'm gonna stop all that talking and I'm gonna get right into the video. Internet's most mysterious websites.
The internet has billions of websites. Some leave you with a lot of questions. They contain secret codes, strange countdowns, creepy recordings, and more. Today we'll explore the internet's most mysterious web.
You wanna know what's so crazy? The internet that we have, like the internet that you're on right now, is only 5% of the whole internet. Like the internet that you can get to, type in a website, like it's only 5%, and like the other 95% is like the dark web. It's like the ocean. Y'all know how they be like, we only discovered like 5% of the ocean. That's literally how the internet is. And you wanna know what's so crazy? Bro, it's just unlocked the memory. And now that I'm thinking about this was actually crazy. When you're a kid, you don't realize when stuff be crazy. In 5th grade, bro, literally elementary school, there used to be this boy. He used to go to elementary school with me. And I'm not lying. I would tell y'all his name, but I'm not gonna do it. His name started with a K. Like, I'm not making this up. This nigga literally knew how to get on the dark web, bro. In the 5th grade. I'm not making this up, bro. If I'm lying, I'm literally flying, bro. Strike me down right now. Y'all see how I didn't get scrubbed? I'm not lying. He showed me, bro. He literally showed me, bro. I remember this nigga was pulling this up on a school computer, bro. I am not making this up. He literally went to the website in my face. Okay, right, boom. He shows me. He goes to this one website on the dark web. And this website was like a hub website. It was like the website where you can find a bunch of the other websites. Like, he goes to the website. He shows me one of the websites on the website. It takes you to another website. And this website was literally a website where you could hire a hitman. I am not, bro, I promise y'all. You could literally hire a hitman. You could literally choose like how you wanted them to do it. I'm not making this up. I don't even know if I can say this right now. You could choose the method you wanted them to use. Like, they had like a box for torture you could check. I'm not making this up. They had a website that you could buy drugs, and it was telling you how to make drugs. I'm talking about like druggy drugs. I'm not talking about like, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like druggy drugs. It's so crazy because my brain literally like wiped this. Like, this all just came back to me, and I'm thinking like, this was crazy, bro. We was in 5th grade, bro. I don't know how I got on this. Just made me remember. But yeah, the internet that we're on now is only 5%, bro. The dark web is crazy, bro. I've never been on there, but like I said, I saw literally only 3 websites, and he only showed me 3. And that website has so many other websites. He only clicked on 3, and those were the 3 that I seen.
Sites starting from the least to the most disturbing. LakeCityQuietPills.com. LakeCityQuietPills.com sounds like a pharmacy website, but it wasn't selling medicine. In fact, people believe this website was a place where hitmen received instructions on.
Bro, I don't think this was the one because it wasn't public. Or did he say this was public, or is this the dark web? This might have been it, bro. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. I'm not making this up. You could literally pick how you wanted them to do it. Like, it had like boxes, and it had like, bro, I don't want to say too much, bro. I don't want to say too much. But any method you can think of for, like, you know what I'm saying? It had it on there where you could check the box. I'm not making that up. And I'm smiling, but it's like a nervous smile. You know how you smile when you're nervous? It's not like a smile like evil. I'm loving this smile. It's like a smile like, how did he know about that? How did that little boy know about that? That's where my mind is right now. How did that little boy know how to access the dark web in the 5th grade? At the time, I didn't know how crazy that was. And it's so crazy because I didn't tell anyone. Like, if I had told someone, like if they had got to a teacher, they would have came and scooped that nigga up like black trucks to the class. Y'all know when niggas used to pull up to the class, swinging the keys. You know, when they used to hit the intercom, be like, so-and-so, come to their office, and you knew nigga was cooked. They might have pulled up black truck like 4 different administrators to the class to scoop that nigga up if I had ever said anything. Kids don't be knowing what the hell they need to keep a secret. If your mom or your dad or somebody in your family done told you how to get on the dark web, and this dude, like, bro, I'm wondering like, what the fuck was his family doing at home? Because that's obviously something that he had to pick up at home. How else did he know? And he's coming to school like showing his friends, bro. But I really feel like, the way I remember, I think he only showed me, bro. But I was just like, dang, that's crazy. That's so crazy. You're so cool. and I never said anything. I didn't say a word to anyone. I didn't tell my mom. I didn't tell a teacher. I didn't even tell her, because at that time I was still new to the school, bro. I had just got there, so I didn't know anyone, bro. So I didn't tell anyone.
To target. The site belonged to a Reddit user known as Milo. Milo claimed he was a 79-year-old military vet. Most of his Reddit posts were about weapons, explosives, and combat. Then in May 2009, he made a post promoting his new website, LakeCityQuietPills.com. He described it as an image hosting site. At first, no one cared, but years later, someone finally looked closer. A Redditor clicked the link and noticed something strange. He warned others, remember that old guy's image host? Go to the root of the site and view source. People did exactly that. When they checked the site's code, they discovered cryptic messages hidden between the lines of code. They looked like job postings. One read, immediate need, 8 to 10 Chinese or Korean, fluent Korean dialect or accent, details after contract. Another said 4 Italian or Spanish speakers, no Euro W/W, must be bondable. Reddit loves a mystery, so users started analyzing every line, trying to figure out.
This is not the website though, I'm not gonna lie. So the fact that there's more than one is insane, bro. This stuff really happens in real life. Like, life is really a movie, bro. Everything that you can imagine, every movie that you've ever seen, that probably exists in real life. I'm really thinking like, bro, that was when I should have called 911. I'm still thinking about this little goddamn boy showing me a website where niggas are hiring hitmen. I should have called the police. That's crazy, bro. I don't even think I've ever told my mom that, bro. Like, I just remembered this on the spot. This was not the website though. And like I said in that other video, the craziest thing you will ever see in your life is gonna be on Reddit. Either Reddit or Twitter. Twitter is really slept on when it comes to the conversation of like websites that need to be eradicated. Like, I'm talking about in terms of like seeing crazy, disturbing things. Like, Twitter's gotta go. Like, it's actually insane. They need to put Twitter on here. Facts. Instagram Reels is bad too, bro. I was scrolling on Instagram Reels while I was brushing my teeth, just casually scrolled into a video of a kid getting hit by a car playing Ding Dong Ditch. And you just see something like that and you scroll to the next video and it's like a cat. It's like a cat doing a dance. I don't even remember what my original point was. I'm still thinking about this little boy, bro. How did he know about that, bro? Like, actually how?
What it meant. And the more they read, the darker it seemed.
Wait.
Analyzing every line, trying to figure out what it meant. And the more they
4-week gig, English speaking, Spanish, Portuguese fluency, need formed group, delivery bonus? What are niggas out here doing? What are y'all doing? Gentleman's agreement, insurance, immediate need. Yo, you can't be arguing with just anybody, bro. Facts, you can't. And there's no amount of money that is worth doing this, bruh. Unless niggas is genuinely out here not getting caught. Like, niggas might be genuinely assassins out here, bruh. I mean, bruh, if you're taking these jobs, like, imagine if these dudes are like just genuinely not getting caught. 6-week sequester. Y'all know what sequester means? Sequester is like when they sequester the jury. Like, that's the only time I've heard that word used. It's like, doesn't it mean like you have to be completely alone and isolated from everyone? Let me look it up. Yeah, it means to isolate, separate, or take away something. 6-week sequester. What? Don't be telling me what to do. You know, if I'm the hitman, I don't need to sequester, bro. I don't need you to. Okay.
read, the darker it seemed. These didn't look like normal jobs. They looked like requests for assassins. It was a wild theory, but here's why people believed it. The site was called Lake City Quiet Pills. There's a real factory in Missouri called Lake City. It's an ammunition plant that manufactures bullets for the US military. Some people thought Quiet Pills was code for bullets, because a bullet is like a pill that makes someone quiet forever. They also interpreted the job listings. W/W in the messages likely meant wet work, and wet work could be slang for assassination. More people shared ideas on what the other abbreviation.
This is my thing, bro. The fact, okay, boom, right? You come to Atlanta, we have lingo that we use. Every state has different lingos that they use, right? And we all know the lingo. The fact that they have these little code words and they all know what they mean. There's like a whole little society of people who do this. Like there's like a whole They know the lingo. There might be someone out there just putting hits on random people. He done got addicted to the shit. He just putting hits on whoever.
Nations could mean. Piece by piece, the theory took shape. Redditors became convinced this was a secret job board for hitmen. It seemed like a stretch. Then something happened that made the theory feel more credible. On January 19th, 2010, a military leader was assassinated in Dubai. Around the same time, Redditors found a new message on the website. It read, "Happy New Year, everyone. We're having a birthday party for the old man on the 19th. Party starts at 1500 at the usual. Send your RSVP to Shade. FYI, we're booking a room for 3 days for anyone coming from out of area, and overnight for locals. Come hoist one for Dutch Milo."
Yeah, that's obviously cold. Like, that doesn't even make any sense. No one talks like that. He never specified, like, if this was actually a real invitation to a party, the party starts at 1500 hours. No one says that.
The date of this party matched the exact day of the hit. The same message also mentioned booking a hotel for 3 days. Interestingly, the military leader was unalived at a hotel. One report described it like this.
A group of assassins tracked the Hamas leader to his room, waited for him to leave to go shopping, snuck into his room and gained access somehow, and waited for the guy to come back, and lastly, took him out.
For Reddit's detectives, this was no coincidence. Weeks later, another message appeared on the site. It showed the final costs for the party that took place on January 19th. Hotel rooms, limo, bus, food, med supplies. They spent nearly $50,000 on hotel rooms for a birthday. For Reddit users, the number looked like a payment for something much darker. As more people investigated, the site began to change. The once readable...
Y'all taking somebody out for 48K? I mean, there were other numbers there, but still, that's not equaling 2 million. All those numbers that they put. I mean, even 2 million, I feel like 48K. I feel like you paying 48K and someone accepting 48K as payment for that means that they're doing this all the time. You know what I'm saying? That's the scary part. Like, there are assassins who this is really their job. They take niggas out. You accepting 48K? You got like 5 jobs this month. The odds of you doing this and not getting caught are very slim unless you're literally a professional. You do this every day, right? Like, I feel like you have better odds of like going to the gas station, like playing a little side lotteries until you win 48K than you do at this going your way. Getting this and getting away with it for 48K, I feel like you have a better chance of winning like one of the little side lotteries at the gas station. You have a better chance of that going to plan than this, is what I'm saying. You could do anything. Like, who's like, you know what, fuck it, I'ma just take out a leader of another country for 48K. Fuck it, let's do it.
Messages on the site were scrambled into random numbers and letters. And by 2014, LakeCityQuietPills.com went offline completely. Was it really a hitman job board? Or was it just a prank? To this day, no one knows for sure. This next website tried to change how we understand the world.
Whoever made that website, bro, I mean, there's gonna be a special little section in hell just for that nigga. I mean, think about how much blood is on his hands. There's gonna be like a little special, literally a whole floor just for him.
Timecube.com. Timecube.com was created to reveal a big secret to the world. The website belonged to a retired electrician named Gene Ray, and Ray believed he uncovered a cosmic secret. According to him, a single day wasn't really 24 hours.
I was just saying this, bruh. I'm not even gonna get into it. I don't want to take his thunder. I was just saying that I feel like, how do we know? I'm gonna let him explain it though, just because I'm gonna just let him do it. I'm not letting him explain it because I don't know what I know what I'm talking about. Everything that he's about to say, I already thought. I'm just letting y'all know in advance. I know everything he's about to say, but I'm gonna just let him say it instead.
Each day was actually 4 separate days happening at once. It's confusing, I know. Ray,
I was not about to say this shit. I wasn't about to say this shit. My whole thing was like 24 hours might not be a day. Like, we judge a day by the sun going up and coming back down, you know? But what if the sun goes up and comes back down at noon? Like, what if that's actually like that means it's the middle of the day? But what about the night? I'm done, because it's making me sound like I don't know what I'm talking about, but it's just...
It stated his theory boldly on the site. He called it nature's harmonic simultaneous 4-day time cube. Ray even called himself the wisest man on earth. He was so confident that he offered $1,000 to anyone who can disprove 4 days in each Earth rotation. Later, he raised the price to $10,000. His website was packed with strange diagrams about 4-corner races and something he called cubic thinking. It looked like the ramblings of a delusional old man, but not everyone ignored him. In fact, students at MIT invited him to speak. In 2002, Ray showed up at MIT to present his theory of time. Hundreds showed up, but they weren't there to learn. They treated the lecture like a comedy show.
How high do you have to get to think something like that up? And I'm upset because they're not showing like I need them to explain why he thinks this is true. Like, what's his proof? Because honestly, the way the world is today, bro, you gotta take everybody serious. Honestly, he could genuinely be right. There could genuinely be 4 days going on at once. I mean, it wouldn't even be the craziest thing to happen.
Throughout the event, the crowd of college students was rowdy and loud, cheering often in mock support of Ray. Throughout the event, the crowd of college students was rowdy and loud, cheering often in mock support of Ray.
However, Ray didn't realize they were mocking him. When asked about the experience later, he bragged.
About 500 students from MIT, Harvard, and many other universities around there, and they treat me like Einstein now.
Afterward, he even awarded himself a doctorate of cubism and started calling himself Dr. Gene Ray. Most people treated Ray as a joke, but to one man, Gene Ray was a genius. Around 2005, an 18-year-old student named Richard discovered timecube.com. He quickly became Gene Ray's most devoted supporter.
Hi, I'm Richard Yancharsky, second wisest human. However, it is Dr. Gene Ray, cubic, who is the wisest human on Earth.
For 2
These niggas was so high, bro. He talking about I'm the second wisest human on Earth. Man, to get this high. To get this high that you think up some crazy theory and some little dude across the world becomes your most devoted follower, man. To live a life like that, bro. Why not? Like, why not? And then they have yet to explain why he thought that awaiting. You can't just say there's 4 days going on at once and then just not say nothing else. And he was talking about the equator and shit. Like, how would he even, like, how could he have figured this out? What tools could he have used to, like, come to this conclusion?
2 years, Richard defended Ray's theory of time. In fact, he idolized Ray. Then in 2007, Richard bought a plane ticket to Florida to meet his hero. He planned to film a documentary about Ray and his ideas. At first, everything went well. The 2 days they spent together, they talked about timecube.com. Then they had a misunderstanding. Ray got really mad at Richard. So mad that he publicly denounced him on.
And it's so crazy. Because, like, these two guys were just going through this, like, in their own little, like, no one was paying these niggas any attention. Like, everyone was looking at this dude as a joke, and he's like, yo, y'all, I denounce Tube Kako as harmful to TimeCube. And it's like, bro, no one even knew that you guys were together. Like, they were just over in their own little bubble, just like, yo, y'all, don't listen to this guy. Like, he doesn't know what he's talking about. Like, we weren't gonna do that anyway. Yo, y'all, it's the only official site. Like, no one's looking for the official site. You're good. This is like when people used to make a fake page of them and be like, bruh, who making fake pages of me, bruh? This is not me, y'all. Everybody, this is not me. Like, it always used to be them people who would post that and you'll be like, bro, who is making a fake page of this nigga?
Ray's website. For Richard, the rejection was devastating. After years of loyalty, his idol turned against him. Richard never really got over it. Watching their story, you realize how much time Richard and Ray spent on theories that made no sense. This next website was so mysterious that hackers tried to break into it. Mortis.
Damn, he can't give me a resolution. I wish I could smoke with that nigga. Like, I wish I could smoke with that nigga. Not the second nigga. The original nigga. It's so crazy because a lot of his theories will probably BS. I'm not gonna hold you, but it's probably one theory in there. It's probably one of them out of everyone that's actually right, bruh. I'm telling you, gang. If you throw up 1,000 baskets in the gym, one of them gotta go in, and it's the one that he don't even pay no attention to, bruh. He got one of them buried up in a file cabinet under all the papers in the corner that's actually right.
.com. Most websites want visitors. Mortis.com was the opposite. It wanted to keep people out. The homepage was plain, just a black screen with one word in white text, Mortis. Mortis means death in Latin. Why would anyone name their website Death? There was also a login box asking for a username and password, but how could anyone sign in if they didn't have an account? And there was no sign up button, no create account link, no way in at all. It was like a locked door with no keyhole. For years, the website just sat there. No updates, no changes, no sign of activity. Then in 2011, someone finally mentioned it on 4chan. Did anyone ever get into Mortis.com? That one question made the site go viral. 4chaners loved puzzles, and this one quickly became an obsession. First, hackers tried breaking into Mortis.com. They couldn't. Then they examined the website's source code. What they found.
Imagine you're like making a secret website for yourself to do some creepy stuff or whatever the case may be, and like people start trying to like investigate it, like get into it and shit. Like all this time it's been good. It's been a well-oiled machine. You go to your website, whatever the hell you made it for, you use your login and you go do what you gotta do. Now all of a sudden you got people looking through the source code. It's really making me think of the concept of a website, because anyone can make a website and they can make it for whatever they want to make it for. And once again, bruh, the website that we're on, the internet that we're on right now, is only 5% of the internet.
It was shocking.
Some of the individual files were as large as 39 gigabytes, and the total amount of data being hosted on the website was in the range of terabytes.
No one could figure out why a website with no public features was storing that much data. What was Mortis.com hiding? People tried everything to break in, even brute force applications. But the site was extremely hard to hack into, so they turned to domain records, searching for whoever registered the site. That's when they discovered a name.
A string of clues led some users to assume that the domain was registered under the name Thomas Ling on the 14th of November, 1997.
They began digging into Thomas Ling, hoping to find new ways to unlock the website. But no matter where they looked, the trail went nowhere.
More leads
Like, leave me alone. Oh my god. Damn. Like, people see something that's not for them and they gotta find a way to get it. Y'all, this is not your stuff. This is my stuff. Y'all using brute force application to try to get in my website. Just let me have my things, gang. Niggas gotta be included in everything, bruh. It's like, damn. Leave this nigga alone, man. Y'all going backwards in time to see who registered this website, bruh. And he been chilling since 1997.
on the Thomas Ling name would lead to empty warehouses in remote regions across the globe.
The mystery seemed unsolvable. Then suddenly Thomas Ling himself showed up, and he was mad. Thomas found one of the chat rooms talking about Mortis.com, and he told everyone to leave him and his site alone.
He allegedly demanded that the users stop trying to hack his website, and when pushed for an explanation on Mortis.com, claimed that the website was only used to host his wedding photos online.
No one believed he was the real Thomas Ling. To prove
if that really was him, this was the worst move you could have ever done, bruh. Now niggas want to get in even more than they did before. Eventually niggas would have just gave up. Because honestly, at the rate they're going, it's like, bro, they're never getting in, gang. They've been trying to get in, they're never getting in. Just let it blow over, bro. You coming out here talking about I'm the real Thomas Ling. Leave me alone. It's only for my wedding photos. Like, now we're definitely getting in, bro, because you're obviously lying. You did not create a site with the same amount of security as like the FBI, the Secret Service, to host your wedding photos. You could just save those to your gallery, bro. You could dead ass just literally put those in your Google Drive. Like, no one wants those. No one's trying to steal them from you. Only thing I'm thinking of is like, that wasn't Thomas Ling. But whole time, that was him. You know what I'm saying? Of course someone could like change their name to Thomas Ling and say, yo, stop it. But whole time, that was probably him.
he was really the man behind the site, Thomas briefly changed the homepage of Mortis.com. Then, just as quickly, he switched it back. That confirmed he was the owner, but it did nothing to explain the massive files or the mystery behind the site. Then, in January 2025, someone figured it out. A Reddit post titled "The Mystery of the Website Mortis.com is Solved" revealed what was really behind the login
It's gonna be really underwhelming.
screen. Mortis.com was a private server for storing pirated movies and large files shared within a small group. The post even included screenshots showing downloads coming directly from the site. After 15 years of theories, the truth was disappointingly simple. Mortis.com wasn't a dark conspiracy. It was just a place where
like, leave this nigga alone, bro. This nigga done created a site for him and his buddies to watch movies for free, bro. What a guy. Like, some niggas be having friends out here like, why the hell ain't none of my friends did that? What the hell are my friends doing? And the crazy part about it is no one ever got in, though. Like, what did this guy use to secure his site?
where a guy shared movies with his friends. This next website can be summed up in 3 words: a huge disappointment. Zombo.com. Zombo.com's webpage was strange. It had a green background with spinning circles, but the weirdest part was the audio that played in the background.
You can do anything at ZomboCom. Anything at all. The only limit is yourself.
It sounded inspiring, like something incredible was about to happen, but nothing
Do not sound inspiring. That shit sounds scary as hell, and it's intended to be scary. You know what that remind me of? I was called Fun Brain. Y'all remember Fun Brain?
nothing ever did. The voice just repeated the same lines over and no credible.
Only limit is yourself.
It sounded inspiring, like something incredible was about to happen, but nothing ever did. The voice just repeated the same lines over and over. There were no links, no games, nothing to download. People thought the site was broken. One visitor said they waited for 5 minutes for something to happen, but the site never changed.
Well, you need to find something to do, nigga. You need to find a job. On Zombo.com for 5 minutes waiting for something to happen. And after that, he didn't snap to his senses and go find something to do. He went to another app. Nigga came to Reddit and told them, imagine you go on a site, nothing's happening, it's just a screen. You sit there for 5 minutes, nothing happens, and you be like, yo, y'all, nothing happened on this site. Okay? Your first thought was like, yo, y'all, this site, like, somebody come figure this out, and not like, let me go mind my business somewhere else. I don't know.
And someone noticed a newsletter sign up link at the bottom of the page. Finally, something to interact with, but they were about to be.
You're telling me you sat on this site for 5 minutes and you didn't see newsletter and sign up, the links, the blue links at the bottom? You telling me you was on it for 5 minutes and you didn't scroll? If anybody should discover that, it should have been your ass, man.
Disappointed. Clicking the link led to a new page with a single line of text. Sorry, this is not working right now. Thanks for your patience. Users realized the site wasn't broken. It was built this way on purpose. So the question became, who created Zombo.com and why? In 2009, people online started digging into the site's history. The first clue came from the site's records.
When looking at the Whois record for Zombo.com, we can see someone by the name of Joshua Levine as the domain register.
Now they had a name, Joshua Levine. The record even listed an address. But when people looked it up, it led to an empty bench in a.
Here niggas go. Instead of niggas minding their business, niggas is bothering niggas.
Little piece of grass in the middle of some tiny little town. The phone number listed under the address was no better. Every call ended with the line disconnected. The only meaningful clue came from an email Joshua.
At what point do niggas be like, damn, maybe this person doesn't want us in there? And what if the nigga was just trying to give y'all a motivational message? I try to tell y'all niggas to chase y'all dreams, and this is what y'all do. Y'all dox me. Y'all dox me and put my government name on Reddit. Y'all got niggas emailing my secret email and all type of shit, finding my mom's Facebook. And all I'm trying to do is tell y'all to chase your dreams. All I did was say chase your dreams and put some spinning circles on the screen. Just chase your dreams, y'all. I bought this domain. I literally bought this domain so I could tell y'all to chase y'all dreams. And this is how y'all repay me.
Levine sent in 2001. In it, he explained that a friend of his used the word zombo to refer to a male zombie. So he used it as the name of the site, but that still didn't explain the point of Zombo.com.
Yo, did they just hack into this nigga email?
Over the years, theories piled up. One person said, I think Zombo.com paraphrases the internet, promises you the earth, but delivers a bit of animation. Another called the site useless because it doesn't do anything except tell you how wonderful it is. Zombo.com is still.
It never claimed to be that, bro. It never claimed to be the most wonderful site in the world. Like, this is some shit only humans can do, bro. Only humans could get mad at you for not doing something you never said you were gonna do. How you gonna get mad at the site for not doing something it never said it was going to do?
Still online today. The circles still spin. The voice still promises you limitless possibilities. It's just a wonderful place where nothing ever happens. If you love conspiracy theories, you'll love this next website. sentimentalcorp.org. In 2012, a man named Randy Prozac launched a website called sentimentalcorp.org. The homepage showed a couple sitting on a couch watching TV. On the screen, the word nothing glowed faintly, but the site was anything but nothing. According to Randy, the videos on his site contained sounds that could control minds. To understand why he believed that, you first have to know who Randy was. Before Sentimental Corp, Randy worked with mental health patients in Alberta, Canada. These were people with serious psychological issues. His goal was to find a new way to.
If I knew the exact sound wave I need to control your mind, I definitely wouldn't be using it to make a website called Sentimental Corp, nigga. I would have 17 million iPhone 17 Pros. I would have the biggest house in the world. Cause you gotta really think, bro. First thing I'm doing is mind controlling the executive, the CEO of every bank to just give me everything in the back willingly. Don't tell nobody. Just wire it to my account in a way that will never get, no one will ever know. I'm gonna let you figure that out, That's the beauty of mind control. Now I'm thinking about it, this gotta be the best power you could ever have. I can make you do it. I can just be like, yo, I want the owner of the dealership to give me the car. I want the owner of this house to just give it to me.
That's when he began testing a form of therapy called psychodrama. 3 times a week, Randy invited patients into his home. Behind closed doors, they acted out their deepest fears and darkest impulses like actors on a stage. Randy filmed every session. Soon he had hundreds of hours of disturbing footage. The sessions got more intense than anyone expected. Sometimes it ended in tears. Sometimes it ended in anger. A few times it ended in violence. Eventually, the program collapsed. Authorities ordered all of Randy's tapes destroyed, but Randy reportedly smuggled out the recordings before they could be burned. Those tapes became the foundation of sentimentalcorp.org. By July 2020.
Yeah, bro. We just caught you doing illegal experiments on mental health patients in the quiet of your home after hours. We're not gonna lock you up, man. Just destroy the tapes. And we're not gonna sit here and make sure you destroy the tapes. We're not gonna do a search warrant or anything like that to make sure they're gone. We're just gonna trust you. The guy that committed this heinous act, we're gonna trust you to do the right thing. What was happening there? What the hell is going on in Canada, bro? Y'all cannot let niggas get away with that. Over here, that nigga would have got 1,000 years in jail. I ain't gonna keep an eye on you or nothing like that. When you're not going on a list or nothing, bro, you're good. It's not like you're literally deranged, you know what I'm saying? And probably shouldn't be around the general population. You know, you're cool, bro. Just don't do stuff like that. Just don't run experiments on people, bro. We're good.
12, Randy launched his website and began uploading footage from the psychodrama sessions. He added a chilling disclaimer.
Wow, never could have seen that coming. How could we have ever, if only it had been super obvious that he was going to do that.
By playing this psychological audio cassette, you'll be exposed to mind control technology that may cause permanent destruction of cognitive personality.
Nigga don't play it for me. Nigga don't play it on the video. What are these words, bro? I'm going to have to bleep out. I'm literally, I can't even talk right now. I'm gonna have to X out some of the words on the screen right now, but this one right here that I'm circling is insane, and this one right here that I'm circling is insane.
But instead of scaring people off, the warning only drew in more. There were videos with hypnotic sounds and flashing imagery. Visitors described the content as haunting and addictive. Some said they felt dizzy after watching. Even Randy himself admitted that you would have to be a sort of a magician to navigate the site. Over time, thousands of people stumbled across Sentimental Corp. Online forums filled with theories about the tapes, their purpose, and Randy's claims of mind control. The site still exists today, but many of the psychodrama clips have vanished. No one knows whether Randy removed them himself or something else happened. This next website was one big countdown. October 28th.
The fact that this nigga got away with that, like the fact they never came and took that down or nothing, like
2011.com. October 28th, 2011.com first appeared in July 2011. The homepage had a heading that read, "Deja vu in your dreams." Beneath it was an illustration of a cat. But what really grabbed people's attention was a giant countdown timer. It was set to end on October 28th, 2011. No one knew what would happen when the timer hit 0 in October 2011, but they were determined to figure it out. The theories started pouring in, especially on Reddit. Some believed the date marked the end of the world. Others tied it to a religious prophecy. Some felt it was part of a marketing stunt. The theories vary, but everyone agreed something big was coming on.
At this point, seeing how easy it is to like captivate people, this nigga didn't even have to do the work. All this nigga did was put a date on here and they will do the work for you. People would theorize and scare their own self. That's the part that's amazing me about this, because the person never did anything. All these sites, they just put something there and people literally scare themselves. I don't know, bro. If y'all see a website come up and they got a random date on it, it might be me. And when the date finally comes, I'm gonna let niggas build up everything, like let niggas build up all these theories, and then when the date finally come, like it's just gonna change to like a crypto address, and I'm gonna be like, send like hella crypto here if you want to live, and niggas will probably do it. Even if nobody does it, it's gonna be one person who sends a lot. Don't take my idea, bro.
October 28th, 2011. But there was something else on the website. Near the bottom of the home page was a phone number. It wasn't clear whether this number was there from the start or if it was added later. Beside it was a cryptic line: "Speak to open when it's time." Naturally, people started calling. What they reported back was disturbing. One caller described his experience. Someone answered within 5 rings. No hello, nothing. Just some movement, and then
in situations like this, there's always going to be one person who purposely lies just to stir it up. There's always gonna be that guy. I wish I could, like, humans are so crazy, bro, because there's always gonna be one guy who goes out of his way to just make everyone else panic for no reason.
Loud beep, and then the person hung up. Another reported hearing something being dragged across the floor, followed by a loud beep. When they called again, someone picked up and whispered, "It's him again." Almost everyone who tried the number,
that's the one that didn't happen. That guy is literally just trying to stir shit up. That did not happen.
Described something unsettling. As October 28th, 2011 drew closer, anticipation was building. The countdown was almost at 0, and the people couldn't wait to see what would happen. The day finally arrived, and something did happen.
But when October 28th, 2011 finally came and the countdown hit 0, the site completely vanished, leaving people to this day in utter confusion.
The website went offline, just like that. Even after the site disappeared, people kept trying to decode the mystery.
The website went offline many years ago, and thus people have been left in the dark about whether or not this actually had any real purpose.
Years later, a blogger wrote an article titled, "I think I solved the mystery behind October 28th, 2011.com. The explanation was underwhelming. He claimed the website was just made to freak people out, and the calls were clearly recordings meant to mess with people's heads.
How easy it was though. I mean, obviously, duh. We ever figure out how to time travel, this is what the shit I'm gonna be doing. But everyone else is probably gonna have the same idea as me. But my whole entire life work would be going back in time and just scaring people, like just freaking niggas out. Like, because I would choose a day where something actually happened, where something crazy actually happened. Make a website, have a countdown to it. On that day, something crazy would happen. I mean, obviously, it wasn't anything. It's never anything. That's the trend here.
Today, typing in October 28th, 2011.com just redirects you to random ads. Up next is another website that made 0 sense. Enricks.angelfire.com. Enricks.angelfire.com described a disease called Enricks. It said Enricks is a disease that can be devastating to an individual and their family members. The site also mentioned another term, Gomex. Gomex is a medical term that's often used by patients suffering from Enricks. But when people Google these diseases, nothing came up.
Enricks and Gomex don't seem to exist. I tried Google searching for these diseases.
Who the hell is that person? I'll be like, yo, take my goddamn picture off this website. You just put a random doctor on there so it look real. Imagine being that doctor. I could never even fathom that someone was gonna use my picture to come up with a fake disease.
And I can't find
Damn, this is back when you used to Google stuff and it didn't give you like an AI paragraph, bro. That feels like, this feels like nostalgic, regular Google. Like, I can't remember, unfortunately though, like when you Google stuff and you get the AI like response, it don't be no reason to like go through and click the links. Like, you used to have to literally go through, click the links, scroll through them to find the answer to whatever question you had. Like, that's what I was saying the other day. Like, we're humans are losing their ability to critically think. Because even though that seemed like it was a cheat code at the time, you know, before that, niggas had to pull up to the library, go find a book and flip through that bitch until they found the answer to the question, you know, or found the information they needed to write their paper or whatever. Back when I was growing up, you had to Google it, scroll through the different websites and find the shit you needed to write your paper or whatever you needed, bro. Now you just type it in and immediately get the answer.
anything about them.
This meant someone built an entire medical website about illnesses that didn't exist. But the fake diseases weren't the strangest part. The real mystery was the woman's picture. On the homepage was a photo of a smiling woman dressed like a doctor. Clicking on her face did something strange.
If you click on the picture of the woman, then the face will become slightly distorted. Continue clicking, and it will continue to become even more distorted as all the text on the screen becomes malformed.
With every click, the photo warped further. It looked like the site was falling apart in real time. By the fifth click, a creepy smiley face appeared along with the message. Please wake up and thank you for visiting our website. It felt less like a glitch and more like a warning to stop exploring. But that was just the beginning. When people checked out the other pages, they found weird stuff. One page had a large blue key. Clicking it only sent you back to the homepage. There was also a link to a PDF file buried in the code.
It's a 634-page PDF document, all written in Thai with cartoon characters at some points. Apparently this PDF file is about a mental health hotline clinic that doesn't actually exist.
Then
crazy part about it is everything beyond the first one is probably, once again, niggas trying to freak everybody out. Like, niggas will genuinely go out of their way. A nigga makes 634-page PDF document of code and mystery and whatever that is just to freak people out. Like, niggas seen that first one and was like, nah, that ain't scary enough. I gotta scare people even more. Like, everything past the original one is probably someone else who decide to like add on to it because they were genuinely that bored. Niggas really be bored.
Then came the strangest clue, a hidden message that read, "The dream is ending, Tyler. Who's Tyler? And why was his name buried in scrambled text?" Visitors also found this video hidden on the site. When they pressed play, they saw a woman glitching while reciting numbers. The deeper people dug, the less sense it made. In 2018, a Twitter user named Fubans admitted he created the site. According to him, the entire thing was a prank. He made the site to troll and creep out his friend as an inside joke. Every part of the site, including the fake diseases, glitching images, and Tyler messages, was a massive troll. Today, the original site is gone, but mirrors of it still exist, keeping the strange prank alive. This next mysterious website spelled its own name.
Bro, you cannot just waste my time like that, bro. I don't understand, like, how you would even introduce that prank to your friend. Like, yo, go to this website right here. Ain't this crazy? Oh, it's just a prank. He like, nigga, I don't want to be friends no more. Genuinely, there's something wrong with you. Like, if my friend created a website just to play a prank on me, like did all that, I genuinely don't want to be friends anymore.
Backward. 973 at namu973.com. You've probably seen strange website names before, but this website name is on another level. The name itself is a puzzle. When read backwards, it spells the human, and that's where the mystery begins. The homepage greets visitors with the words "Amaze in Abracadabra." The other pages on the site don't make things clearer. There are pages with strange symbols. Another page displays religious passages mixed with numbers and calculations. Keep clicking and you'll stumble upon disturbing artwork like this. The site reportedly contains more than 9,000 pages, but no one could explain why it even existed. So the internet began to investigate, and soon they found out who made this website. This website was created by a man named David Dennison. David used to be famous.
In the 1970s, Dennison was one of the most popular.
Only thing this is telling me is how easy it is to like capture people, like how easy it is to get people caught up. You know? You don't even have to do anything. They do it for you.
The realist painters in the United Kingdom.
After his art career, David became obsessed with numbers and religion. This obsession, people said, completely took over his being. He spent his days working through calculations based on strange words and text. Many were taken from the Bible and ancient philosophers. He was even obsessed with the number 9 and spelling words backwards. In 2003, David launched his ultimate creation, 973 at namu973.com. For years, he kept adding new pages to the website. More puzzles, more religious texts, more confusing math. In 2013, David Dennison passed away, but the website stayed alive. Before he passed, David handed control of the site to someone else. No one knows who. Under this mystery caretaker, the site grew even faster. Thousands of new pages appeared. Soon, a small but obsessive community formed around the site. There was
showing me that like people will get addicted to anything. Like people, you can make a cult. Like this site full of random images got like dedicated followers, bro. This one nigga said it was 4 days going on at once, and he had people catching flights just to meet him. No matter what you think, no matter what you do, it's gonna be somebody out there who agrees with it. It's gonna be somebody out there who decides they're gonna dedicate their entire life to you. Like
even an online chat room where people tried to decode the meaning behind the weird pictures, codes, and calculations on the site. Then one day, someone figured it out. On August 3rd, 2018, a user named White Rabbit posted in the chat room. The post was titled, "I finally solved it." He said he spent at least 5 years studying the website.
This guy, like, you see what I'm saying? 5 years, bro? You spent 5 years of your life trying to decode this random website. And when you finally do, what was that for? Like, well, now you know the secret to the mystery, but like, okay, 5 years is insane.
And that it took him a lot of hours to guide himself through the maze. But after all the work, White Rabbit claimed he finally understood the puzzles on the site, but he wouldn't reveal the answer. Why? He said what he discovered was dangerous, and that decoding it had strange side effects on his mind. Other users begged him to explain. He never responded. 7 years later, someone else in the chat room named
I hate people like this, bro. He wanted people to beg him to tell him so bad. You could have literally kept that to yourself. I hate people like that. People will be like, bro, this is crazy. This is so crazy. Like, I figured out this crazy thing, but I can't tell y'all.
Sherlock announced his own breakthrough. I finally understand it. The answer is not what I expected. But like White Rabbit, Sherlock refused to share his solution. He insisted that everyone must find it on their own, but he didn't give him a clue. The answer isn't written directly on the website itself, but rather written through letters, numbers, and representations. From there, people got more obsessed with the site. One visitor described the site this way: it's like a drug. Once you solve one part, your brain tells you to keep going. Some people I've been chatting with have lost touch with reality.
Nigga, is this real? Hey, cause this dude says it's like a drug. Once you solve it, your brain tells you to keep on solving. Like, this is how this nigga was doing this shit for 5 years.
Not me though. I stopped where I was supposed to stop. I warn you, decode at your own risk. Another wrote the site is evil. Some even claim the site caused hallucinations. Today the website is still online. It has thousands of pages, and people are still going crazy trying to decode it. These sites aren't just about hidden secrets. They show something about human nature. We crave answers. We want meaning. But
well, what if I go to the site right now and like, should I? Could it really be that crazy? Niggas just losing touch with reality on it a bit. I'm gonna keep y'all updated. I might pull it up. I ain't gonna lie. Cause now I gotta know. And it's like I just went on a whole rant about how it's like, yo, hope y'all enjoyed today's video, man. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Comment hashtag road to 120K, man. I appreciate y'all watching the video all the way to the end. If you did, that's real love. And it means the world to me, man. Like, you don't understand. My heartbeat is beating for y'all, man. I appreciate you tuning into my video, man. Hope y'all having a great day, great week, great month. Hope y'all staying safe. I hope y'all enjoyed the video, man. I love y'all. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, man. Y'all know my heartbeat is beating for y'all, man. And I'm going to see y'all in the next one. I'm so for real.